As great Mediterranean medieval trading is born, Barcelona's maritime activity is heightened. Ships from many countries lie in Barcelona's waters, enriching the city. Barcelona has always taken advantage of its privileged geographical situation. Located between Christians in the north and Muslims in the south, it is well located to take on its role as a commercial crossroads, in addition to being an important seaport on the shores of the Mediterranean. With today's maritime activity, Barcelona has regained its former vigor. While its port is one of the most important freight centers on the Mediterranean, tourist activities also account for a great deal in the revitalizing of harbor installations. It is only recently, with the awarding of the Olympic Games, that Barcelona underwent renovation, thus reconciling business and leisure interests. While business assures its prosperity, medieval Catalonia finds its truest expression in its architecture. The influx of wealth contributes to the building elan of Catalans. It's in Barcelona that the nobles and the merchants kick off the building boom. Churches and cathedrals are erected in a new style, Romanesque. The first true European art, Romanesque art marks the birth of a new civilization, that of medieval Christianity. Religious fervor is accompanied by a desire to praise God in religious sites that are each more beautiful and bigger than the others. The architect's function is evolving in the Middle Ages. From a simple craftsman, the architect asserts himself as a man of science, even being called Magister Lapidum in Latin, which means master of stones. The architect has the last word on a building site. He is the one who brings together and integrates the work of all the craftspeople and workers who labor there. The Catalan artisan tradition goes back to medieval times. Even at this period, the reputation of Catalan craftsmen is such that nowhere else in Spain do people work better in stone, bronze, or iron than in Barcelona. Grouped together by guilds, the Catalan craftspeople transmit their jealously guarded trade techniques to each other. In this way, the artists who forge and chisel the marvelous iron gates destined for churches and chateaus come together under the name Rejeros. The Catalan ceramists also constitute a highly respected craft group. They follow their trade with a tradition inherited as much from antiquity as from Islam.
In Spain, ceramic begins to be used with architecture in the 11th, 12th, and 13th centuries, for the floor and walls, for example. The first model is floor tiles, alicatados, which is made up of small ceramic pieces cut in an irregular manner, and when they are put back together, they form geometric compositions which are well known in the Arab world. In Spain, we also began with alicatados. We find them in Seville, Valencia, and in Catalonia, which were the largest production centers for the entire Hispanic territory. Before that, in medieval times, Catalonia made the first earthenware tiles of more than one color, azulejos, in blue and white. It is precisely this aspect, the color of the ceramic, that modern architects want to recuperate from art history and incorporate in modern edifices.